So I'm going to translate our Halloween words, and I'm going to finish off with a story about our community here in Nagutkuk or Tubik. And the first word is Gatak Swigek, and that means Halloween. The next one is Jagukanazigan or skeleton. The next one is Jilmadazig Wigwam, haunted house. Esquich, which is a pumpkin. Medegania they're bats. And if you talk about one bat, is Medegonias. Next one is Gatux. Gatux is a spirit. Next one is Psois, Dasa Quabo Esquijik, a cat sitting on top of a pumpkin. And last one is Gugej. Gugej in our language would be anybody dressed up in a Halloween costume. The next on the list is Medewal Usk, which means witch in our language. Medewal Usk, nagapazum, a witch and her cat. Next one is Amusabik, which is spider. And the one here is Jikihigan, which is a broom. Next one is Wahant, which means devil. And Nizagabizit, or a mummy. And I want to probably share you a couple stories. First one I was going to talk about would be, it's about a person that comes around our community, usually around July, middle part of July. And we call this person Beatdanskazit, because this person is very, very tall. And one night, every summer this happens. One night, my friend of mine, we decided to go look for this tall man. So we made a plan. We stayed at his parents' house, and we had a little camp outside. So sure enough, we had our bikes. So every hour we'd bike around the community of Nagutkuk. And so 10 o'clock came, it was just barely getting dark. 11 o'clock, we even stayed at the graveyard, right where near the church. We went there at midnight. I think we stayed there for about an hour. And then we went back to his house. Every hour we'd go back, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We were really tired by then. 5 o'clock, still. 5 o'clock, the sun starts to come out. So we decided, he's not going to show up. So we went to sleep. Anyway, I never got up till about 11 or 12 o'clock at noon. My mother got mad at me because I was supposed to help with making baskets the next day. So when I got home, she said, says, you're not going to go with your friend tonight. I said, Mom. So anyway, story goes that the next night, sure enough, they seen this great big tall man lurking the community. And I told my mother, I said, again, Mom, that's what we were going to do was once and for all, find out who this tall person was. And to this day, the legend lives on, and every summer, this tall guy visits our community. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody knows anything about him, his name, or he comes from, or things like that. So That's that story. The next one is I'll tell you a story about Wahant. And Wahant is a devil. So if you went down our community a little bit, there used to be a community hall. And in the community hall, they would have dances every Monday night. I don't know why, but for some reason they had Monday nights as their dance night. So one night, they were dancing and having fun, and there was no alcohol involved, so they really had fun. And about 11:30, a tall man, very tall man, walks in with a black suit, black shirt, black pants, black shoes. Anyway, and I guess he was a nice looking guy, and all the women wanted to dance with him. So anyway, they dance and dance, and about 10 to 12, somebody noticed that one of his feet was like a hoof of a horse. And anyway, he noticed somebody pointing at his foot, and sure enough, he realized that people were onto him, and they kind of recognized who he was. And so anyway, before the dance ended, he ran out the hall, and in our hall there's like probably 6 or 7 steps. The guy ran out so fast, he jumped off the little the entranceway, and his feet didn't even touch the ground. Went around the corner, and in the back was a graveyard. So the guys chased him, and as soon as they got to the end of the building, they lost sight of him. And it's a story about Wahant, or the devil.